All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word, truth, sincerity. Or this is GMS LA South Bay coming back with another video in the spirit. Me and his brother got together. We just gonna go into prophecies. That's the time we living in. That's an important thing. Us brothers that's in the truth, that know this truth, that's been, woken up to this. It's very important to continue to be occupied in prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if been paying attention a lot. You've been paying attention. You've been in the loop, so to speak. You've been seeing what's going on. There's been a lot of chariot sightings, throughout the world. You had the one video about this brother. I'm not sure what camp the brother's in, or the name of the brother, but the brother, he uploaded a video of a chariot in the it was an image of a face in the sky. It was two chariots in the sky, and it formed like a face in the sky with the clouds. You know what I'm saying? And I instantly thought of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Amos 9 and 8 came to mind. Second Ezra's the 15th chapter came to mind, where the Lord said he would visit the world which he made. See, this is the times we living in. These are the things the Lord told us to look for. He said, look up for your salvation draweth nigh. So that's the things, that's one of the things to look for, which is the signs in heaven. So we just gonna go into prophecy, and hopefully, you brothers out there, you sincere brothers, the hopeful elect, are edified, so without further ado, go right into it. Go ahead, bro.
Convo, the second Ezra 9 and 1, he said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. So we're measuring the time with what? The scriptures.
Uh-huh.
Because you gotta remember, the scriptures is our foundation. Everything that we basing everything what we say around is off the scriptures. So we talking about what the so-called white man calls UFOs, so-called UFOs. We know those are the chariots. The scriptures speak about those vehicles, which are the chariots of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And with the recent things in the news, like people seeing what they call UFOs, which are the chariots, that's in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the things the Lord told us to look for. Go on.
Come on, let me get one real quick.
Yeah.
Since you said, what we measuring the time with, is the scriptures.
Yeah.
So you got to be reading, you got to be watching, because that is part of what's required of us, man, to be the watchman.
That's right.
Is Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. It says, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right. So that's what we doing. When we go out there on the highways and byways, when we put up these shows, we're proclaiming the word of the Lord unto you. We're making that vision plain, which the visions are in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We read about you read Revelation, the apostle John the Revelator. He was going into the visions that he's seen, which those visions represent, prophecy.
Yeah.
Certain things that was gonna go on the earth. So when we go out there on the highways and byways and we read these scriptures, which some of these scriptures go into visions, go into things that were that represent, like, for example, when the prophet Daniel, when he broke down the dream Nebuchadnezzar had, which was a vision he had in his dream, he broke that vision down. He broke it down, meaning basically that image he seen represented four kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. You know, we're going to the scriptures. You know, with the scriptures, it might refer to something, you know, symbolically, you know, and we break it down with what it actually means. Like for example, the word cloud. In certain scriptures, that word cloud is talking about chariots. You know, what you call a so-called UFO.
All right, and it says that he may run that readeth it.
Right.
So you know, like the brother said, you know, the scriptures, you know, are those tables, you know, where the visions are made plain.
Right.
Hey, so that when someone and also when we go out and, you know, do our videos, push the word, hey, says so that he may run that readeth it. Hey, so we can, cause we're warning the people, we're warning Jake.
Right.
And you know, those that were meant to receive it, they're gonna hear it.
Right.
And they're gonna, you know, they're gonna be moved through fear, bro. They're gonna see what they got to do to escape all the torments that we prophesying about. You know,
that's right. And to make it plain, meaning make it as simple as possible. You know, because when we go out there, we straight to the point. We direct in what we say. You know, when we go out there and teach the scriptures, or you know, teach the word. You know, when we come out there, we ain't gonna just come with no gimmick. We just gonna tell you what it is. Look, this chip is the mark of the beast. This is the RFID chip. Or this is the mark of the beast. This is what the scriptures is talking about. You know, we're gonna be direct. You know, we're not gonna you know, cater to people's feelings. We're not gonna, you know, try to put on a show, put on some gimmicks so we can gather masses of followers. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to teach you the word. We're here to make these things plain unto you. Now, like the brother said, if you can't receive it, then that's because the Lord don't want you to receive it. But if you can receive it, then you know that's of the Lord. You know, that say if the Lord didn't have to have any of us get this. You know, but the point is, you know, we are to make it plain when we go out there about what we teach you. Know?
And come, bro, we make it plain. We say, hey, if you don't get right, the Most High's gonna jack you up.
Yep.
Hey, was that in 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter says, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
That's right.
So you know,
yep.
So we say these things that you know, or the Most High speaking through us, through His men,
right?
To get Jake to get Jake to get right. You know.
That's right.
Okay, now verse 3 it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry."
And it's not the end speaking right now.
Yeah.
You know, we just had these 2 major earthquakes out here in Southern Cali. You know, I mean that's a sign, man, because you know that doesn't happen. You know, that's very, you know, you never, at least in our lifetime, I ain't never seen nothing back to back huge earthquakes like that.
Nah.
One day is a big earthquake, the next day is another big ass earthquake. I mean, that shit, you know. But you see, these people are so brain dead that even that doesn't seem out of whack to these people, because that's how deep a state of sleep they in.
Hey, bro, like you said, in our lifetime, it had never happened back to back. Hey, the last big earthquake that happened was what, back in like '94?
Yeah.
We were, you know, in kindergarten.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I remember that one. I got tossed off my bed.
Yeah, bro, I mean, that happened to me too, bro.
Yeah.
So you know, like you said, bro, this was the one on Thursday, which was a 6.4, was the biggest one since that one in '94, and then the very next day a 7.1, which is bigger than the one, you know, on the 4th, bro.
Yep.
If that's not a sign, I don't know what is, bro.
Yep.
But like you said, Jake, you know, 2/3, they're just not gonna get it. You know.
Yep. It goes back to it all boils down to election. You know, the Lord has to choose you, or the Lord has to ordain you from the beginning that you are that chosen few, that those first fruits.
Let me get one going into that real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 4:3. It says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost."
Right.
It says, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine upon them."
Right. Yep. It says if this gospel be hid to them that are lost, and this gospel is hidden. This is like a secret. You know what I'm saying? This is like a secret unto the world. This is a secret unto the world, because this is only for the elect.
Mm-hmm.
This is only for the elect of the nation of Israel. I might add, you know, I wanted to put the emphasis on the word Israel, because this is only for the nation of Israel. The other nations ain't got nothing, no parts in it.
And so you know, hey, when we do these videos, when we do these lessons, when we go out on the highways and the byways, we're not going to try to get numbers.
Right.
We're only going to try to seal a select few. You know, the rest, you know, like the scripture said, it is hid to them that are lost. Hey, bro, like you know, one like our apostles, like their elders used to say, if a nigga can't get it, we moving on.
That's right.
You know, we're here to prophesy, not worry about, you know, to debate and convince somebody to believe in this.
That's right.
You know,
what's that other verse say?
Oh, let me go back. 2 Corinthians 4:4. It says, "In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them."
Right. And our people, you know, the God of this world, to them is Esau. This damn Edomite, this white supremacy, this what they call Christianity. That, you know, that white, which is white supremacy, Edomite supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Because they that's why a lot of our people, they can't get this truth. You know, when they see those horns on Caesar, they get offended.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the God of this world. Because the God of this world is cool with you being a faggot. It's cool with him for you to be a pedophile, to be a drug dealer, to be a murderer, thief. You know, he's the image of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the so-called white man is. He's a faggot. He's a thief. He's a pedophile.
Murderer.
He's a murderer, a liar, a robber. You know, a habitual line stepper.
Yeah.
You know, you don't keep at home. That's the so-called white man, and our people are totally blinded by this man, the image. They're totally blinded. That's why, you know, it doesn't Israel the Most High, and the 2/3 of Israel, those are the they're fucking heathen. They heathens. They damn self, and the Lord's gonna destroy them.
Come on, boy. So they're blinded by you know, the so-called white man. So that's why they can't receive this light.
Right.
That's why they can't receive this glorious gospel of, you know, of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, they got no hope, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, and like you said, bro, it's true, bro. This so-called white man has completely blinded them and brainwashed them.
Yeah.
So when they see, you know, let's say Caesar with the horns, or where they hear how we talk and what we're saying,
right.
since the so-called white man didn't teach it to them, then it has to be fake.
Right.
To 2/3.
Right.
Like, where you learn that? Did you go to theology school?
Right.
Because 2/3 of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are looking to be validated by the so-called white man.
Yeah.
So when we come with something that's going against him, that he's not teaching, you guys have a problem with it.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's why they can't see the signs. That's why they can't see. That's why they can't see what's going on in earth. That's why they can't discern the times that they're in. They hear this. You got all these things going on there. You got wars, rumors of wars. You got earthquakes going all over the place. You know, fishes by the masses are coming out of the ocean. The ecosystem was all fucked up.
The weather, climate's fucked up.
The climate's fucked up. The food ain't real. You know, somebody that with a half a brain that works should be able to put one and one together, but obviously not with our people, 2/3 of our people, because they think everything is business as usual.
They're not measuring the time.
Nope.
You know?
Yep.
I'm gonna go back to second Ezra. The second Ezra's 9 and back to 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Mm-hmm.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
And is that not happening? I mean, brothers that's in the truth, man, we can see crystal clear that everything that the brothers just read is going on right now as we speak. I mean, that's every single day, man. Tell me it's not an uproar that's not being mentioned on the well, not this bullshit U.S. news, but you watch them alternative media, you know, You watch sites like, Al Jazeera, RT, just to name a few, Press TV.
Yeah.
You watch these different outlets, they tell you the turmoil of what's going on around the earth.
Bro, there's in France, they've been going for months, bro. They've been protesting for months.
Yeah.
I seen they're protesting in large numbers in Algeria.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, bro, I'm gonna have to research it some more. But I think I seen that there's now protests have started in Puerto Rico, bro.
Right.
So there's upwards of people.
Yep.
You
got Hamites protesting against the French. I mean, it's all kind of things going on in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't hear them in the States because all you hear in the States, in the United States I'm talking about, all you hear is folly, bread and circus. You hear about the fucking LeBron James and the fucking Lakers.
Yeah, Summer League and shit.
You hearing about the Super Bowl. I mean, NFL, baseball, whatever. Cardi B did this. Kim Kardashian got another fucking, what you call it, another breast implant, ass implant, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's to distract you sheeple over here in America, because they know you sheeple over here, you can place in any fucking way, so you just gonna eat up whatever they throw in front of you.
Hey, bro, that's what we just read in 2 Corinthians 4 chapter. The God of this world have blinded them.
Yeah.
He have blinded them with bread and circuses.
Mm-hmm.
With TV, with music.
Right.
Jake is into everything except his truth, bro. Into everything.
Yep. That's right.
Verse 5, it says, "For like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and the end is manifest."
Right. And the end is being made manifest right now. You gotta be a complete fool, complete idiot to think that you're not living in the last days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, like we getting down to the wire, man. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all these things go on, we gotta even be more fearful in how we walking in these latter times. Especially with doing this work, man. We gotta make sure we doing what we gotta do for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Stay diligent. Like it says, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Hey, because like going back to that image, the brother uploaded about they facing it in the sky. Hey, the Lord is watching. The Lord has always been watching. Even if they, let's just say that, we didn't see that image. We already know the Lord is watching us. That's just to make it, put the emphasis on it. So because sometimes the Lord will do things to really let you know, okay, I'm watching. Go on.
Hey, well, let me get this one since you mentioned it when we opened up. This Amos 9:8. Going in, how he brought up the image that the brother posted. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are upon his sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Thus, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai."
Right. So the eyes of the Lord are upon Jake, Israel, and America. The Lord is seeing he's beholding what's going on within the brothers that's in the truth, the nation of Israel as a whole, because he is watching these 2/3 motherfuckers too, these wicked ass Negroes, and then and also Esau and these other nations, Babylon the Great. I mean, it's things the Lord is seeing things that we don't even see. That the Lord is angry. That makes the Lord hot. It's things that's going on this earth right now that we don't even know what this motherfucking devil is doing. That the Most High can clearly see what this motherfucker is doing, man.
And the Most High and his angels, they don't only see what the so-called white man's doing. They also see what the wicked, the wicked of our nation is doing too.
Yeah.
So the Most High is angry.
Yeah, he's angry. It says he's angry with the wicked every day. That goes for our people too. You got niggas that sell drugs to their own family members. You got niggas that they murder each other in cold blood. They covet their brother. Every time Jake see another Jake, They could be in a nice looking car. You know, Jake might have a nice little crib and shit. You know, Jake might work hard for they shit. You know, Jake hard work. You know, and a nigga, you have a grimy nigga, a low life piece of shit, covered with that Israelite man had, what that brother has. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is beholding all this wickedness in this society, and the Lord is going, man. The Lord is going to deal with these people, man.
Well, this is what he's gonna do, bro. This 2 Esdras 15:5. You know, because the Most High and His angels watching everything. You know, nothing. You know, you could escape a man, but you can't escape the Most High. You know,
that's right.
So this is what's coming to this place for that very reason. It's 2 Esdras 15:5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the earth, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
Mm-hmm. And then they are fulfilled. That's why you see all these things going, these judgments going out. Hey, you know, you had that. You have people getting. You have a lot of women getting brutally killed lately. You know, you had this nigga woman. She got mauled by a train because her dumb ass. She dropped her cell phone, and her stupid ass. She didn't have enough goddamn sense not to get on the train tracks. And you know, people do that shit out here on the West Coast too.
Yeah.
Out here, we got the metro out here, you know, called the Blue Line. You know, for brothers out there in the the LA area, you know what I'm talking about. You have fools jump off the platforms onto the train tracks, and a lot of people out here, they got killed already. You know, it ain't been reported. But a lot of motherfuckers be dying on the Blue Line, getting ran over and shit. The Red Line too.
Oh, but I remember a couple years back, I had seen a video on the Blue Line right here in downtown Long Beach. This older Jake, I don't know how it happened, but he fell and he got his legs got trapped between the train and the platform.
Damn.
So basically his whole from his waist down was stuck, and his upper body, he was like, oh fuck. And basically, I guess, you know, when the train moved to when they tried to take him off, he was already dead. Like, basically, he was just holding his shit together.
Damn.
But like his whole lower body was stuck in between the train and the platform. So when it moved, that was it. He died. You know.
Damn.
So judgment's been going now. Yeah. Hey, bro. Yesterday, he was a great boxer. You know, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. He got judged. He got ran over by a car and he died.
Yeah.
So nobody's exempt from judgment. You know.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Let me go back to 2 Esdras 15. It says 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
The Lord is not holding his tongue. That's why you see the men out there on the highways and byways. The Lord is speaking through those men by the Bible. It's the Bible or the words of the Lord. When you hear the Bible, when you hear scriptures coming out, when brothers read scriptures, quote scriptures, bring scriptures out, that's the Lord speaking. You know, it's not us that's speaking. Yeah, you may see us, our mouth may be moving, sounds may be coming out, it may be our voice box, but ultimately it's the Lord speaking, because these are the words of the Lord. Go on.
And we're just vessels of the Most High, you know?
That's right.
And it says, let me read that again. It says, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah.
Behold, real quick, because the Most High, he's showing himself in the world. That's why he's judging people, man.
Yep.
You know, people think they can just do what they want to do and get away with it. Hey, the Most High is gonna jack you up, or eventually.
Yep.
You know, when the time comes, you know.
That's right.
It says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Souls of the just complain continually. That's what we're doing. We're complaining. You know, when we go out there, teach the word. You know, we're proclaiming what this devil has done on this earth. We're giving you the rundown. This man has fucked up the ozone layer. He fucked up the food. You know, the land won't produce like it should. You know, he fucked up the water. You know, he got concrete all over the goddamn place. You know, he got people living in asbestos filled apartments, rat infested, roach infested. You just all kind of madness here, man. He putting women in high seats, high positions, putting women in position of authority. You know, he got just all kind of madness going on in society. He gives homosexual rights. You know, he allows sex changes here. He even go as far as to plant that seed in the mind of children that they can change their sex, programming them early. So you know this man has to be fucking destroyed, man.
Hey, bro, real quick, you know how you said that, you know, everything's roach and rat infested, bro. LA, bro. I was seeing this thing where, hey, bro, there's millions of rats in Los Angeles, bro. Hey, the homelessness out here in LA, bro, is getting fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I think I seen a stat where it said something like it's grown like 20% in the last year or so. It had grown like 60, 70% in the last decade or so, bro. Homelessness, it's just crazy out here, bro.
Yeah.
This place is fucking through.
Yep. And that's a representation of Babylon the Great. Because pretty soon it's going to be bad all over. Like they say, it's going to be a time that never was, neither shall it be ever again. You know, it's going to get real bad out here. You know, these are the beginning of sorrow. Go on.
God, it says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
And Lord is going to avenge his servants. He's going to avenge his people. You know, just because ain't nothing happen speedily to you, devil, doesn't mean you off the hook. You know, the Lord's just been building up that rap sheet against your ass.
Hey, bro, and these visions, you know how you said we seen, you know, that face, we seen chariots. Yep. Hey, that's the Most High. You know, it's him watching over the sinful kingdom, but it's also, you know, like a faith boost to his men. Like, yeah, the Most High's there.
Yeah.
You know, he's watching over us. He's doing watching the works that we're doing. He's seeing that we're sacrificing our lives for his sake. You know.
Yep. And he's showing you that he's making his presence known. Just like I said, Esau think he's got away with all his shit. But the Lord is building his case, just like you build your case against Jake. You allow Jake to sell so many drugs. You might not just bust Jake right then and there. You let the time build so you can have a case built up against Jake. So you can have all kind of charges, trumped up against Jake. Well, the Most High is doing the same thing to your ass, man. On a higher level. Because you're going to get a worse judgment than you can give any of our people. Yep. I mean, fuck life in prison, the death penalty. Lord got, man, Esau, you got, first, your kingdom is going down. It's going to go down in a mighty way. Then you will have to serve 1,000 years of slavery. And that's going to be a long time. And your ass is going to be exterminated. So that's crucial, man. When you really think about it, like, damn, man, I hate to be. Man, I'm glad the Lord didn't make me an Edomite. I want to see it.
Come, bro. that was it. There. We'll go back to the 9th chapter. Yeah. Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, it says, all right, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
And yep, and as we can see the signs. Hey, the men of the Lord out there are a sign.
Yeah.
Just like when you driving down the street and you see a stop sign, or you see a yield sign, or you see the speed limit sign, that's a warning. That sign's trying to tell you something. It's just not there just to be there. It ain't fucking decorations for the street.
Yeah.
It's there to warn you or something. Don't go down this street this fast. It may be heavy traffic of children. It might be a school area. Kids getting out of school. You can't be driving like no fucking maniac. Or it might be speed bumps. You can't just be speeding. You're going to fuck your shit up. So when you see the men of the Lord on the street, that's a sign. That means, hey, when you see a sign, that sign's trying to tell you something. You need to pay attention with that sign. Like it's, this is only for the elect. The elect is only going to see that sign and take heed to it. See, the rest of these people, it's just like people that be driving. They see a sign or whatever, they just ignore it and just go right past it. And sometimes them motherfuckers crash and die.
Okay, well, let me get one real quick. This Jeremiah 28:8. It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So, like you said, bro, the men of the Lord being out on the street all over the world, that's a sign.
Yep.
You know, and the Most High always saying, prophets to prophesy against, nations before their fall. You know,
right.
Like yesterday I was, I've been reading the book of Jeremiah the last couple of days, and what did he do? And the Most High sent Jeremiah to warn Jake that if they didn't get right, that Babylon was going to take him into captivity.
Right.
So right now the Most High is warning, he's warning Jake if they don't get right, they're going to suffer all the torments that are to come.
Right.
And he's telling Esau that he's going to get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That his the time to pay for his crimes is coming,
Mm-hmm. Coming to an end.
So like the brother said, us being out on the highways and the byways, that's a sign.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sign of the end of this place, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the beginning of the kingdom that's gonna come after, man.
Yep.
Let me go back to 9, 2 Ezra 9. Yeah. And all right, 6 again. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs.
Yep.
It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Right. So that's the only way, we hope to make it out of here. We hope to be of that number because we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we do what we got to do. That's why we go out there on the highways and byways. That's why we do our lessons. That's why during the week, we study, pray, fast if we have to, fast, get in the spirit to fast, do these things to keep us in the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
We do these things to manifest our faith. You know what I'm saying? Now, just because you do those things doesn't guarantee that we'll be saved if we do these things. But at the same time, it may be that's why we say hope for elect. If we do these things, we may just be a number. We hope to be. But we're not dead sure that we are. That's why we do the work. Go on.
It says, let me read that again. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Right. See, the elect is going to be delivered no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And it says that the elect is going to believe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why we always, each other brother, we got our own trials, whatever. Or, we got our own path or lot in this truth. At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to please the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on. At the end of the day, every man's going to be held accountable according to his own work.
Everyone that said they have, the ones that are going to be preserved, they've been sanctified from the beginning. Hey, so somebody was made to be saved.
Yep.
Hey, that's why, we pray, we hope, and we, and we work so that Lord willing we part of that number, man.
Yep.
Because someone's going to be saved, someone's going to be destroyed, man. I know which one I'm trying to be, a part of,
Yeah, I'm trying to get saved.
God, this verse 9. It says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
You playing around with this thing, you treating it like it's a hobby. The truth is a hobby. Then the Lord is gonna deal with you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't gonna sit there and deliver somebody that takes him for granted.
Mm-hmm.
It is Lord calling on you to do something for him, and you ain't got the time for it. But then when you in a pickle, when you in a bubble, you want the Lord to come through for you. It don't work like that, man.
Hey, that's 2/3, bro. Because
Yeah.
they always want. They never want to give, but they always want to take.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. Yep. That take, Jake. You got a lot of niggas out there that be in that spirit. They just want to take and never give. Go on.
It says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty.
Yep. You have liberty. Lord, hey, you can't say the Lord is not fair. The Lord is giving, you Jakes out there an opportunity. He's giving all of us. He's giving all of us an opportunity, at redemption.
Yeah.
To be redeemed. And we can't take this opportunity and throw it back in the Lord's face.
Can't take it for granted.
Take it for granted. Playing around with it and shit. Like this is a game or something.
Hey, bro. So we see 2/3 of our people that, while they have the liberty, or they have the time, to come back to the Most High, they're not.
Yeah.
Hey, the door of the mercy is open right now, but Jake ain't trying to walk through it. They're trying to keep on living that bullshit that they live.
Yeah.
They don't want to change their ways. They don't want to get right.
Yeah.
When they have time, they don't want to do it. And then, when the Most High comes to judge, it's going to be too late for you to repent.
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother said, the Most High is judge. You can't say, "Oh, I didn't know." Right. The prophets are on the street. The videos are on the internet.
Yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, I didn't have enough time." How what should I have done? All the information is out there how to get right with the Most High, man.
Right. If you ain't got time for the Lord ain't gonna have time for you.
Exactly. Let me read that again. It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. Right. So the place of repentance is open. The Most High is still giving you the chance to come back to Him, to get right, to do what you got to do to escape all these torments that we're talking about. Hey, but Jake, it says they despised it, bro.
Yeah.
They don't want nothing to do with this.
Right.
It says the same must know it after death by pain.
Right. So, hey, it is what it is. Hey, it's all about deed, not lip service.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have works. Now every man ain't gonna be a prophet. You wanna have helps. If you will help, then do that to the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know this truth, man, you know what I'm saying? You within yourself, you know these you know at least the basics. You've been watching long enough to know what's going on. And that in your spirit you're supposed to be out there on those highways and byways. You gotta make that move, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna say putting out off day by day, the Lord. I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I'm trying to say. You can't be in that part always procrastinating. I'm gonna go out there this week. I'm gonna go out this week. Then when it's time to go out, you don't do it. Something always come up. You keep telling yourself you're gonna do it, but you end up never doing it. You don't want to be in that spirit. You don't want to have that doubt creeping. You don't want to have that shit fucking with you. Like, damn, man, you don't want that to plague your mind when all hell break loose.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, I could have been. I was messing around. I could have been out there. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it's the spirit of the Lord. The elect is gonna hear this and do what they gotta do. But ultimately, it's all about being sincere.
Do it now while that time to
seek the Lord while He may be found.
But let me get one real quick. It's Baruch 4:28. It says, "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more."
Right, seek Him 10 times more. So you gotta be on fire for the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You on fire for the Lord. The Lord, you think the Lord ain't gonna take care of His men? You think the Lord ain't gonna take care of His servants that stay loyal to Him? I mean, the most, hey, Hebrews 11, man. He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You know, bro.
That was it. Hey, real quick, bro. So exactly, bro. So, the Most High, he's not, he's not a man that he's gonna forget our labor of love, you know.
Right.
So, hey, do what you got to do right now, man. You don't want to be, caught up in that day and be like, fuck, I could have done more.
Right.
Or why didn't I do it then? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
Hey, take care of it right now, man.
Yeah. Spirit, I'm looking at this building out there. It say Jacobson.
Oh, God, Jacobson, God. Hey, real quick, let me get one more in 2 Ezra 9. So I want to close it off on this one. It says, 2 Ezra 9 and 13. It says, and therefore be thou now curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and for whom the world is created. And so be righteous. Inquire how the righteous are going to be saved. Do what you got to do to be on the Most High's good graces, to be on the Most High's good side.
Yeah.
Hey, do what you got to do, man. Do the things that the Most High is requiring of you. And like we were going into it, hey, do it right now, man. The time is now. We don't got, tomorrow ain't promised to anybody, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
They say that's basically only worried about the elect.
Yeah.
Inquire about those that be like-minded, man. Don't be worried about the 2/3. That's why we ain't sitting up there having unity camps and trying to get with this group and that group, having debates. And, we going to their house. And no, we ain't doing none of that, man. We only looking for like-minded individuals that's serious about teaching this word. That's it.
Exactly. We're looking to prophesy.
Yep.
We're looking to do the things that are pleasing unto the Most High, and we're looking to obtain salvation, and that's all we're worried about.
That's right.
Everything else is unnecessary.
Yeah.
That was it on that one, bro.
So you finished off at 9.
Yeah, I'm finished on 9, bro.
We're gonna close it out. Yeah, so with that, we're gonna close it out. Like I said, hopefully, you brothers are edified. You sincere brothers that, hey man, stay strong, man. Keep fighting. Wherever you're going through, just keep fighting, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. Don't let anything come between you and your crown.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, ain't going back in the world is not an option.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So wherever we go through, we have no choice but to take it on the chin and keep moving.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you in the fight and you trying to win that motherfucker, if you want to win, the only way you can win is not to give up.
Okay.
So hey, you have any closing words?
Hey, bro, like the brother was saying, hey, keep on pushing. Don't let anything distract you or take take you away from what you got to do.
Yep.
And hey, man, we seen the signs. Yep. The Most High, is showing us that He's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
That He's sending His Son, soon to destroy this place. So hey, bros, get right. Do what the fuck you got to do, basically.
Yep.
And yeah, man, just keep on fighting.
That's right, bro. So with that, we're gonna give all glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the whole elect, pushing His word, truth, sincerity, and we're gonna say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.